Alright, so it's been a while, around about 3 weeks almost, since I last uploaded, and I've been meaning to make an update video for a few days now. Actually, since last week, more or less. I'm not going to go into personal details. All I'm going to say is why I've been away for a while, and we'll go back into silence for the next God knows how long. I've lost someone very close to me all of a sudden, and of course, don't have any sort of mood or interest to do YouTube. Um, there has been times where I've been wanting to do it again, just to get my mind off what's going on, because I don't have work to keep any sort of like daily routine going on. I have been wanting to do it, continue this, but because I'm not the best person to be putting up a front, I and I'm pretty sure it can come across in some videos. I do tend to wear my heart on my sleeve, so I'm not the best person to pretend to be someone I'm not at the time. So I'd rather not make content that actually is depressing to watch or boring to watch. Although, to be fair, half my videos could come across as boring. Yeah, that's all I need to inform you about. There's nothing else to say, really. Like, the loss was sudden, which is why I suddenly stopped recording, and pretty much no activity from me whatsoever. Um, it's one of those things. I'm not going to share any more of the details because we have funeral hasn't even been done yet, and yeah, there's just a lot of other stresses as well involved with it, more than just the mourning process, the grieving. There's a lot of other stresses as well, and it's one of those things that makes me generally consider dropping this whole thing for the foreseeable future. But we'll just have to see what the future holds. I'm not going to make any promises or um, bold statements saying whether or not I am going to be done with this or I am coming back come Halloween or whatever. I'm not going to say any guarantees because this is life. Shit happens and you gotta prioritize other things. Like my mental health to begin with, for example. I have had time with a lot of things myself as is. Losing someone hasn't helped, along with other things on top of this whole process, like I said. So I'm not going to keep it long or lengthy. I'm trying to keep it simple and quick, just for you to understand. I know it's going to be fun trying to think of what to do for that. That's probably going to be the most creative thing I've done in almost 3 weeks since my last upload. But yeah, I am sorry that any of you may have been hoping for the finishing of The Simpsons or Elden Ring, seeing what else I'd be doing instead for Harry Potter, because we've done with that. For now, obviously, games are not on my mind at all. And like I've said before, I only play games at this point and have a motivation to do it because of this channel. If I didn't do this channel, I would have taken me much longer to get through the DLC in Elden Ring, let's be honest. And have nothing else as a form of escapism. The one thing I think you guys would be helpful for you to understand about me is I tend to have a sense of guilt going into any form of escapism, unless it's anything that's productive. So if I was learning a new skill with like art or writing or any other form of skill in general, I'd happily watch hours of that content online. But entertainment, like all anything to just numb that voice in your head, TV, movies, games, entertainment, novels, books, they all just a shallow fill in feeling of the void that stirs within all of us. But yeah, if I do come back, yeah, hopefully things will be fine. Like, no, I would hopefully be in a better place mentally, energy, and all that stuff. With the send off finally being a thing and all that. And if I don't, then enjoy the content that's already here because there's no reason for me to delete anything, not even this video in the future. Hell, if this ends up being the final video, then it's good information for anyone that stumbles across it. And there has been a few people that has stumbled across the channel since I've last uploaded, surprisingly. I I do appreciate the support with the subscriptions and even the lackluster views on some videos, like, but it's helped me have something to keep doing. And like just that feeling of like, well, regardless of the results, now the compound effect will kick in. And I have noticed the compound effect being kicking in the last month. But of course, with every high, I seem to have a very, very low with it. Even if the high was a small milestone of 100 followers or one of the most discoverable months for the channel in general, because the third episode of Harry Potter is the most successful video I've ever done, even more successful than YouTube shorts that I've uploaded. I think combined, actually, with the two shorts I have on my channel, I think that video does better than the two combined. But yeah, for now though, I hope you all doing well yourselves with things that's not as heavy as what's been on the shoulders of me and close ones recently. And yeah, I hope you all take care. Keep the faith.